Hello everybody, it's Moon here, and welcome back to WolfQuest and the Dragon Pack, which is not officially named yet, but you can probably tell from the title of this and last episode, we are going with the Dragon Pack. And I think it's probably about time to start looking for a mate. I do think I want to head up north, and look for some more dens. I've been told there's an interesting one somewhere up north. But, I think we are definitely ready to be looking for a mate, and I think I do have one in mind. But, it does depend on who we can find, so hopefully that'll work out nicely. But let's get a bit more exploring done. Oh, it's a mama bear and a cub. I was like, what is that? The cub looked weird for a second. Huh, that's funny. Closed for bear management area. Bears over there. Oh, it looks like this must be like a whole trail that's closed for bear management. Makes sense. That's interesting. I wonder if this leads anywhere interesting. There are some bison on the trail. We are a little bit hungry and a little bit tired though, so it might be good to do maybe a hunt at some point if we stumble across something that looks worth eating. Here's some mule deer. That might be worth going after. Just to get a little bite to eat. Maybe even a fawn, since we don't really have a pack to feed yet. They are quite fast though, which is not Igneous' strong suit. But they are heading kind of in the direction that I'm wanting to go anyways, so that's at least helpful. Basically caught up. Let's just let our stamina regain, and then here we go. Let's see if we can take this one down. I think the mother might have abandoned for the other fawn. That makes this quite a bit easier. Oh, nope, she might be coming back. Was that fawn just casually eating? I think that fawn was casually eating over there while Mother defends this fawn. Go run along. Don't worry about your poor little fawn. You have another one. Go on. And mine. But let's maybe do some exploring. See if we can find some interesting dens. Oh! A junior ranger hat. I've just run right over top of this. Junior ranger hat. Itty bitty ranger topper. I just happened to run over that. I didn't even see it in the scent view. That's a bit funny. What are the odds of that? I do smell a den. I don't know if that's the one we already have on our map or if that's a different den, but I guess we can check this out. Whoa. Oh! Ho-ho! I remember this den from the dev logs. I believe this is the basalt den. Okay, and it's pretty close to the general store. That's kind of fun. That's definitely a den that we'll want to keep in mind. Definitely a very interesting one. Definitely a very unique den compared to a lot of the dens in WolfQuest. We have quite a lot of fun, like tree dens and rock dens, but nothing quite like that. So that'll definitely be a fun den to keep in mind for our pack. Oh, I see somebody on the way. Here they come. Oh boy, is that our friend there? Yep, 1203M and his same sister as before. Did you guys not learn last time? Buddy. You seriously did not learn the last time. Are you really gonna make me do it? Are you really gonna make me kill your other sister? She's not much more than a pup. I'll do it. I'll do it if I have to. I don't really want to see you around here anymore. But if you're gonna keep coming back... I will do it. You really sure about this? Are you absolutely sure that this is what you want to do? Because as a pup, she doesn't have all that much health, you know. She's getting low. You know, just biting me isn't gonna protect her. There's only one way that you can protect her. And so far, you're not doing it. She's running. Are you gonna be smart and do the same thing? This is your last chance. She's pretty low. Are you gonna back off? You're not gonna back off? Okay. I'll get her. That's what I thought. If I see you again, you might just be next. I've given you quite a few warnings, quite a few chances. You keep coming back. Ah, and there's some dispersals howling. Let's maybe check that out. Alright, here are some more dispersals. We've got 2 1-stars. Was there not a third one? Where is she all the way over? Where did she go? Oh, she's right here. Oh, another 4-star. With a radio collar. That is interesting. Let's mark them. So you're a 4-star, your siblings, however, are 1-star. I believe. Where is the other sibling? These 3 sure like to... Okay, there we go, yeah. Two 1-stars and a 4-star with a radio collar. seems like she's not quite as bold as the other wolves I have in mind. She is certainly pretty, though, with her bright red eyes over there. Bright orangish, reddish colored eyes. And the radio collar is certainly interesting. But I think Igneous is still a little more interested in some of the bolder wolves that he has met. So I think we're gonna move on. And we could always reconsider if after a trial period things don't work out with whoever else we might end up choosing. I do smell a bullock carcass, as well as some wolf scent. Quite a bit of different packs. I think I might check that out. Maybe steal a carcass. We're not really hungry, but I think Igneous likes to, sometimes likes to have some things to himself. Now look at that little pathetic little tail. Igneous doesn't have a particularly bushy tail himself, but still, that tail was a little laughably thin. Who are you guys? I'm from Teepee Basin. Alrighty then. This is mine now. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. Doesn't seem like they really wanted to mess with me anyways. Let's go ahead and take a bite, and then maybe we'll check out some more scents and some more howls. See if maybe we can find any familiar faces. Aha. Just who I was looking for. Except they are not, here we go. They were not wanting to court for a bit there. Just who I was looking for. I'm quite interested in this 4-star right here. From the Firehole Canyon pack. I think we are going to definitely be introducing ourselves to her. And seeing if she's interested. She certainly seems to be a little bit on the bolder side, which I think is quite appealing to Igneous here. She's definitely a lot less quick to run away than some other dispersals might be. And the 4-star diversity is pretty good as well. Having a nice, large, and strong litter, I think, is definitely something that is appealing to Igneous as well. She is a little bit older than us, but I don't think that would bother Igneous too much. She will be a bit wiser, a little bit older, a little bit wiser. Alright, we've gotten a little closer to courting here. Oh. Let us maybe do a sniff here. Oh, that went up quite a bit. Oh, we gotta wait for a minute there. Alright. maybe try this. Oh, we're getting close. Your sister has quite a high-pitched howl there. Oh. I think we have started our trial. And I think we are going to call her Ash. And her sister is going to be Spark. Alright, let's go ahead and try... well, first of all, I think we need to do a bit of a sleep. We are quite tired. How is your hunger? Oh, you are quite hungry. Let's maybe head over to this carcass that we claimed. Oh, they're at the carcass. I didn't even realize we were here. Let's go ahead and get Ash at least filled up here, and then we can get some sleep. And then we can go on our trial and see if this is who we want to make our mate. We do still have some decent options if things don't work out between Igneous and Ash here, but she is definitely going to be an interesting wolf to trial here. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Let's see if see how snuggly she is here. She's definitely on the defensive already over this carcass, I think. Her sister is still around, but keeping her distance. Yeah, get out of here, fox. This is our food. She's definitely very eager to defend her carcass. I think Igneous appreciates that. She's got a bit of spice to her, just like him. But I think we'll want to maybe try out a hunt with these two. I think let's maybe see if we can find something big worth hunting. Maybe not bison big, but maybe an elk herd. Here's one of your standard hole-in-the-ground dens. Quite an open area, that's kind of interesting, but there's definitely some more interesting dens to see. Ah, oh, and here's a lynx, I think. You know, they're supposed to be fairly rare, but I think they've not been too difficult for me to find. He's kind of hiding in the grass, can't really get a good look at him, but I found one last episode, and I think I also scented another one a couple times in the last episode. And now I've found another one. Of course, I suppose it could be the same one, but look at it go. But it seems like they're not quite as elusive as I thought they would be. I smelled elk for a second, now I don't anymore. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, darn Lynx for distracting me. There is a bison herd here. I've always wanted to try a bison hunt. I don't know if it's really plausible with 2 wolves. Maybe not for a trial hunt, but if any of our packs were to try hunting bison, I think it would be Igneous and in his pack. We'll have to keep that in mind, but for now, I think we'll start at a good standard hunt for our first trial hunt here. We'll go for something a little more usual. Ash is already in the thick of things here. I think she's already expertly split these guys out from the herd here. She's gonna go ahead and go for this calf here. Whoops. Let's see. And it is a pretty good target here. And here we go. I think the rest of the herd is starting to get a move on. Oops. Let's go ahead and get this calf down. Let's see if Ash will go for it again. Oh, here they're on the run. This would be a good time to get a bite in. And there she goes. Yeah, it definitely seems like she's going to be a good hunter here. There we go. There's her howl. It's a nice howl. Alright, their first hunt, and I think it went pretty well. They're both about 80-something% health. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more sleep. Let's get some snuggles. Alright, nap time over. Looks like she's going to get filled up here. And I think we might want to do a bit of exploring. Let's maybe go along... Where are we right now? We're near the road. We've found quite a few dens along the road. Let's maybe veer off a bit. We've not found a lot down here, down south, but I think there's so much interesting stuff going on in the north. It might be worth staying up north. But at the same time, I do kind of want to explore the whole map, so maybe we'll just make our way all the way across, but I think right now we're more north. I think we'll maybe try and follow Tower Creek a bit. Walk along Tower Creek and, ooh, I smell a question mark. That's always interesting. I didn't see what it was. Scat tracker. Scat tracker. What is this? Oh, it's a book. Scat tracker. Who's poo? Oh, or is it a game? 2 to 6 players, ages 6 and up. Game includes 45 Yellowstone Scat ID cards. Modeling clay for poop charades. That's kind of... Oh, it's just like the top of the box. It's not the whole game, it looks like. That's a little sad. What if I wanted to play a round of Scat Tracker with my my trial mate? I'm assuming, I guess you would try to model the, if it has modeling clay, you would try to model the model based on the card, and then people have to guess which one you were trying to model. That's kind of funny. That's a funny one to find. But let's go ahead and head towards the creek and see if there's anything interesting to find along there. Any more dens, any more collectible items. Or otherwise just interesting landmarks. You know, the more I look at her, I think Ash might have a little bit fluffier of a tail. It's hard to tell. Maybe even a slightly crooked one, but it does look maybe a little bit fluffier. I definitely think there's a little bit of a crook to it, though. She also tends to like laying down a lot, so she might be a little bit of a lazy wolf, but I don't know if I can really blame her. She's pretty cute. But we are along the river here. I've just been walking along with scent view on, turning scent view on and off, and seeing if there's anything interesting along here. Oh, and look who it is. Oh! Different wolves today. Oh, there's actually quite a few. Really now? So you got so scared of me you had to bring your whole pack. The twins over there. And some of your older sisters. Hey, let go of my mate! Seriously, you're gonna try and get rid of me by bringing everybody with you. Hey, get off my mate! Wow. You're really gonna stoop to this level by ganging up on me with this many wolves. Really? Let go of my trial mate. What did I say would happen if you come to me again? Get off of her. Maybe outnumbered, but Igneous is very stubborn. Where is he? I don't quite want to lock onto him because I want to be able to pull wolves off of Ash. If I can grab. It's quite hard to lock onto a wolf when there's this many of them. They all like to gang up on you once you grab someone. Sometimes you gotta step back a bit to get a better view of what's going on. How many are any of these wolves important? Okay, we do have the pack leader here, 1000F. And she's actually only a year older than him, so she must not be... He must be from an earlier parent. Because I don't think she would... I don't think it would be possible for her to have him as a yearling. So that's kind of interesting. Get over here. Hey! Let go of me. Hang in there, Ash. She's at least holding her own. I think with this many wolves by now, usually my mate would be, like, dead. So the fact that she's holding her own a bit here is pretty good. Oh, and they're going. But I did say that if I saw him again... he would not be making it out. But I am quite impressed with Ash. I am quite impressed that with, like, 6 wolves, she did not immediately get slaughtered. Oh, he's starting to turn on us a little there. The Ash is helping us. I think they're coming back. Uh-oh. Ash has a minor injury. That's not the greatest, but once he goes down, they'll probably turn around. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Oh, come on. Stamina. Whoa, that was interesting. Ah, come on. So close. Get over here. Aw, really? That wasn't enough? Thought he was 1 bite. Come on. I don't think I did any damage there. I think let's wait for that to be full. Come on. And there we go. And there they go. Let's maybe do a rally. Oh, and snow. But if you have any names for 1203M, that was quite an interesting rivalry there that we had going, but unfortunately Igneous is not a merciful wolf. So that rivalry was not going to last. But and Ash, she's pretty low, but I'm pretty surprised. She held her own pretty well there. We were dangerously outnumbered, and she did not die, despite despite Igneous's stubbornness. But this wolf has bothered us for the last time. I think we'll get some well-deserved rest. Let's maybe get out of their territory a little bit there. I know Igneous doesn't really care too much for borders, but I also don't think he wants the nuisance of them waking him up. So we'll go ahead and run out of the territory here, and then get some sleep. And then maybe we'll head back to the creek and follow that again, see if we can find anything interesting. Whoa. Have we discovered this den? Oh, I guess not. It's a big root den, a lot like some of the ones that I've seen on Amethyst Mountain. Those are some really neat dens. So this will be a good one to keep in mind. That is a lot of pronghorn. Alright, we are out of the territory. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Alright. We might want to do a hunt. Oh, I smell something else. Oh, it's the radio tracking antenna. We've already found that. I don't think it's worth looking for that again. And, oh, I think that was a coyote. I thought maybe we found the Lynx again. Toy guitar. Ah, now that is something different. And I believe there's also an achievement attached to it. Oh no, there's the Lynx scent. Like I said, it seems like they're a bit more common than I would have expected. Though again, I think we are in the same area, that I think it's the same Lynx that we keep encountering over and over again. Oh! I think it's the same poor Lynx that we keep bothering over and over again. But I want to find this this toy guitar here. Aha. Look at that. Toy guitar. Tune it to Dadgad. D-A-D, G-A-D. I think those are notes. Looks like it's got little, like, kids on it. It's cute. Oh, it makes noises when you run with it. That's cute. And I believe there's an achievement for running it along the road, if I remember correctly. Yeah, on the road again. Carrying the toy guitar, travel along the Grand Loop Road to a 0.4 kilometers from your starting point. So that's 4 kilometers. How much is a kilometer? Is 1,000, right? So it's a couple hexes. And maybe we'll go ahead and do that. That doesn't seem too bad. Let's carry this along the road a bit here. Why not? Igneous isn't really the most whimsical wolf for something like this, but I mean, sometimes it's nice to just get an achievement. Oh, and we've reached the border without getting the achievement, which I did realize I think that was 4 kilometers, not 1 kilometer, but I think I read 4 kilometers, and then I was trying to do the math to figure out how many kilometers would be in a hex, but I lowered it to 1 and forgot that it's actually 4, so that's a little bit more than a couple hexes. But we might still try it anyways. I think I kind of want to try and get to the general store anyways, but I might leave this here and go get some food. That's an interesting sound. So I think I'll mark this really quickly. We'll go get a bite to eat at our nearest carcass here, and then we'll take this to the general store. What is that? It's a fox. Just some foxes on our carcass. Not a lot left to eat, but we'll let Ash eat first because we're a gentleman. I think a bull-elk carcass still usually goes pretty far, even when it's quite low, so there should be enough for both of us. Is that the Lynx again? Wanting our carcass? What are the odds, man? This Lynx. We just keep finding this Lynx. Is there any achievements tied to, I think you can get an achievement for finding one perched somewhere. I don't think that you get one for chasing one off a carcass or anything. Oh, I stand corrected. Maybe let's maybe head over to the carcass and see if it'll come attack and we can get another achievement. Is that another one? There are 2 Lynxes over here. So there's one over there, another one that was over there that just ran off. That one didn't want to fight. What are the odds? I thought these guys were supposed to be rare. Here, if we move away from the carcass, I wonder if he'll go over to it and then we can chase him off the carcass. Alright. Let's see if we can chase this guy off and get an achievement. Ouch, they do quite a bit of damage. Ouch. Yeah, they can pack a punch. Ouchie. I don't have my sprint on, it's making it— there we go, weakest link. Lynx. Chase a lynx off a carcass. I don't have my sprint on, it made it so I couldn't avoid the hits. I've taken quite a bit of lynx damage there. But that's crazy that there was 2 lynx trying to go for the carcass. One that was significantly more frightened than the other, but still. Let's maybe get a little bit of sleep before we do the this little journey here. We're a little injured. I think it's worth a little heal. I think Ash agrees. Let's get some snuggles and get some sleep. Oh, that's actually really cute. Alright. Let's get this show on the road, quite literally. Let's get a bit of achievement hunting done. And then we can head a little closer to the areas we want to explore. There we go, on the road again. We got the achievement, so I guess we can diverge and put this down and find anything else interesting now without being too worried about trying to get an achievement. Might actually be good to try and get a hunt done. Well, we cannot keep up with Pronghorn. Oh, have we discovered this den? Oh, I guess not. Another nice open den there. But let's maybe find a mule deer, maybe do a bit of a quick hunt. Here we go. Unfortunately, we did not see any vehicles while we were on the road. And it's getting dark now. I don't know, I still don't know if there's any, like, how that works exactly, like if they only come out at day, or if they can come out whenever. It doesn't matter really. There's a den here. I don't know if we've discovered it. I don't think so. No tree den. I don't know what the parameters are for finding vehicles, but we didn't see one while we were on the road for the achievement. And we did see that one bus while we were hunting the last episode, but unfortunately we didn't quite get to check it out. Oh, there's something over here. We'll have to interrupt our hunt for a moment, because what is this? Keep away, danger. Bear culvert trap. Bears are sure dumb. Danger bear trap. Keep away. Can you get trapped in the bear trap? How do bear traps work? I guess not, but how do bear traps work exactly? What if you sleep in the bear trap? That would be kind of cute. Actually, we are kind of tired. Instead of hunting, do we maybe want to try and sleep in the bear trap? I don't think there's any, like, achievements for that or anything, but it would be kind of funny. Let's go ahead and sleep in the bear trap. Alright. We slept for a little bit in the bear trap. Let's go ahead and find something to hunt now, because we definitely— oh, now we can smell some elk, so that would actually be a better hunt than mule deer. So let's go ahead and find this elk herd. You know, I just kind of want to say, I think this is the most time that I've ever spent in Stranger Wolf territory. in any of my WolfQuest Wolves, like, stories, including personal ones. Igneous just does not care. I feel like we are constantly in Devil's Den territory. But I also feel like that's where a lot of the interesting stuff on the map happens to be. This herd was definitely easy to spook. Let's see if we can let Ash pick out a target here and see what she does. That or just wait for somebody to fall, though Igneous isn't very patient like that. But I think he wants to see if, unless we just go for this calf here. Like I said, Igneous is not a very patient wolf. Ooh, careful, Ash. She's definitely confident. Look at her, she's got her tail up in the air. Ouchie. Almost got it down. And there we go. Oh, I thought she was gonna get a kick in for the road. Another successful hunt. I think these two seem to make a decent team. I definitely think these two make a pretty good team, and I'm still very impressed with how she dealt with the Devil's Den wolves. I think Igneous is taking a bit of a liking to her. Oh yeah, I didn't look at her stats. Okay, she has a -2 strength, +1 stamina, -1 speed, and +2 health. It's a very diverse set of stats here. Does complement Igneous a little bit, or well, Igneous I guess complements her a little bit in terms of the strength. It would be nice if she had a little bit more speed, but she does have a little bit of stamina and a good amount of health. That probably did help her quite a bit in that confrontation with Devil's Den, who is not doing well. Look at their territory. They're still there, but yeah, they are... Wow, we have met a lot of wolves. I can't believe that we have killed 4 wolves in our time here so far. Igneous is definitely going to be a lot of fun to play. Alright, I think I actually want to head south a bit and explore down south. We've explored quite a bit in this, like, kind of northern central area here. I kind of want to explore a lot more here. Because we haven't really been down there at all. So I kind of want to dip my toes down there a bit, and where chances are we're probably going to end up settling more up north, but you never know. I still want to, Oh, hello there. It's all of you guys again, except without your mom here. Unless she isn't your mom. You guys might all be a little older. Oh, I think we have met... I think these are some newer wolves, actually. They're all fairly young, so... I think she might be their mother. I don't know about the yearlings, but... I don't know if we'll really stick around. Ash is being quick to jump in, but I think for once... we'll let them chase us out, but only because I'm wanting to explore elsewhere, and I don't really want to spend too much time fighting. But we will be running out with our tails high, because I am not scared of them. I just don't want to deal with them. Alright, we've gotten further south than the other dens we've found, so I think here's a good spot for us to get some sleep. And then, oops. Here, let's get snuggled up. It's a bit cold. Oh. That's maybe a little too snuggled up, but it's kind of cute. But let's go ahead and get some sleep. we've gotten our sleep, let's see if we can scent anything interesting in this area. As well as maybe something to hunt. Maybe something that isn't a moose. Here's some mule deer we can maybe snag a bite off of. Looks like Ash is going for this fawn here. Whoa, that was quite a little swoop there. It is a lower fawn, not bad. Pretty good choice here, I think. Ouchie. Keep getting hit, but at least the mule deer don't do too much damage. Especially on challenging. Oh! She's sitting there waiting for us to move. Ladies first. Ooh, I wonder if this is the den, this, like, rock over here. Not a bad den here. Oh! There's something over here. Oh! Wow, that is quite the noise. Bison plush, all squish, no kick. I believe we already found the wolf plush, so that's kind of fun. We found both the plushes here. That's where it is, if you want any spoilers, but that is quite a loud sound. That's funny, it's like right by the scent post here. Oh. Oh, hello. I think, these are actually some wolves we've met before. We had thought about courting. I didn't think that we had met... What pack is this? This is Bumpus... Okay, this is Bumpus Butte. For some reason I thought that the blue was Floating Island and green was Bumpus Butte. But we did meet, a couple of these Bumpus Butte wolves back when we were courting, but now it seems they are not quite as happy to see us now that we have a trial mate. But Igneous is not too intimidated here. Looks like they've gone for the bite. I think we'll go for our own attack here. Ash is also putting in a bite. Oh my gosh. They're quite vicious, huh? Very quick to bite. Not that Igneous is going to be intimidated by this. Hey, you guys don't be ganging up on Ash here. Look at them spinning. Let's maybe go for this guy. I think he's the lowest. Get out of here. I'm not scared of you. This guy's limping. I don't think he was limping before. I think we did that to him. He's on the run. We don't have the greatest stamina, but... Don't you get my mate. She's not technically our mate yet, but... I would go for him, but we don't have the greatest stamina. I don't know if I want to chase him. It might be easier to just, there we go, get them on the run. And then maybe I'll take him down. I don't know if I'll commit. He's not quite that low, and yeah, we don't have the greatest stamina, so... That's good enough. What was that? I don't know what that was with Igneous's feet there. Yeah, Ash is tuckered out too. I'd like to get some sleep, but I don't really want to get interrupted by the rival wolves. Even though we did just chase them off. Let's see if maybe we can get this territory unclaimed. There we go. They might reclaim it and try to chase us off anyways, but I think we're gonna try and get some sleep right here. And then we can get back to exploring. Oh, I think we got interrupted anyways. Ooh, 400 in. That is a low number. That must be a, yeah, 6 years old pack leader. Well, I should have known it was going to be a little too far in their territory to sleep. Do I bother trying to take him out? Or do we just go off to sleep somewhere? I don't know. I mean, Ash seems pretty eager to fight. But we might get dogpiled pretty quickly here. And our stamina's not great. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go. I think Ash is at half health. I don't know if I really want to do a fight where we're outnumbered. And we're going the wrong way. I don't know if I really want to do a fight again when we're outnumbered and Ash is at half health. I think we want to get some sleep. But we're only getting out of here because we don't want to deal with them, not because we are scared. So, tails in the air. And we're out of their territory. Oh, they're still wanting to go after us a little ways, though. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. We'll just stand right here, right on the edge, and howl at them. We can't mark territory, but we can be rude. Alright. I think Ash thought that was fun. But now that we're out of their territory, we can go ahead and get some sleep. I think there's another Lynx over there. That's... the scent's not going the right way to see. That might be a cougar. There's definitely a cat over there. I actually kind of want to go check that out. Is that a cougar or a lynx? I think that's a lynx. Definitely a lot of lynx over here. Alright, let's go ahead and get some sleep. For like the third time. Alright. Ash is ready to get started with the day. But I think that that is going to be where we leave off for the episode. I know we've not gotten too far this episode, but we've spent a lot of the time exploring and achievement hunting and finding new things. I think we're definitely taking a bit of a slower start to this pack because, you know, with this being a new map, I wanna get a bunch of nice exploring done, and I think we're just having a general fun time with the shenanigans of Igneous fighting the other packs. Yeah. Next episode, I think, be sure to let me know what you think of Ash, if you think we should pick her as our mate. So far, it seems like they're working pretty well together as a trial pair. And let me know what you think of the dens we've found and where you think our pack should settle. I think maybe next episode it'll be pup time, so that'll definitely be exciting. So yeah, definitely let me know. Let me know if what you think of Ash and what din you'd like to see, and if you have any names for any wolves, even if they're wolves that we've already killed. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.